The Great Kitten Caper, a tale of two families. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. In the quaint town of Maplewood, where the sun-drenched streets were lined with blossoming cherry trees, a beloved local shelter, Paws and Claws, was known for finding loving homes for lost and abandoned animals. It was a bright Saturday morning when two unsuspecting families walked through their doors, each with their own hopes and dreams for a new furry friend. The Johnsons, a cheerful family of four, were searching for the perfect companion for their children, Lucy and Max, to teach them responsibility and the joys of caring for a pet. They had their hearts set on adopting a kitten. Meanwhile, the Bakers, an elderly couple with a passion for animal rescue, were also looking to bring home a new addition to their family. Their house, once filled with the pitter-patter of paws, now felt empty after their beloved cat, Whiskers, had passed away. Inside the shelter, the air was filled with the sounds of meows and the laughter of children. As they browsed through the aisles of cages, both families stumbled upon a tiny, mischievous kitten named Mittens. With her striking patches of black and white fur and sparkling blue eyes, she captured the hearts of both families instantly. Mittens, oblivious to the chaos surrounding her, playfully batted at a stray string hanging from her cage. Lucy squealed in delight while Max grinned from ear to ear. "Look, Mom. She loves to play," he exclaimed, trying to convince his parents that Mittens was meant for them. On the other side of the room, Mrs. Baker, teary-eyed from all the joy that Mittens brought back to her, whispered to her husband, "Oh, Harold, can you see how sweet she is? She would brighten up our home." Mr. Baker nodded, equally smitten, and they approached the shelter staff with intentions of adopting Mittens. As fate would have it, the shelter had a strict policy: only one family could adopt each animal at a time. When the staff realized that both families wanted the same kitten, tensions began to rise. Both families explained why they would be the perfect fit for Mittens. "Lucy and Max have been begging for a pet for years," Mrs. Johnson pleaded fervently. "We've done our research, and we've built a perfect spot in our home for her to play and grow. But she deserves a home where she'll be cherished and loved," Mr. Baker argued gently. "We've fostered many animals before, and we know just how to give her the care she needs. She isn't just an addition to our family. She'll be a part of our hearts." The shelter staff decided that a meeting was in order to better assess which family would provide the best home for Mittens. As the meeting commenced, both families were nervous but determined. Each family presented their case, showcasing their living arrangements and their commitment to animal care. After hours of deliberation, the shelter staff announced their decision. They would conduct a home visit for both families to see where Mittens would live. The outcome hinged greatly on who could demonstrate the most suitable environment for the kitten. On the day of the home visit for the Johnsons, the staff were impressed by the cheerful colors, the spacious backyard, and the safe environment they had prepared. "This will be a wonderful place for Mittens," one staff member remarked, taking notes. The kids were excited to show all the toys they had gathered, and they even prepared a small welcome banner. However, when it came time for the Bakers' home visit, they found a beautifully decorated space adorned with pictures of their previous pets. The Baker residence was filled with love and countless memories. The staff could see the bond and dedication Harold and his wife had for animals. Mittens would have an endless supply of love here, one visitor noted with warmth. After much anticipation, the shelter staff made their final decision. They chose to award the kitten to the Johnson family. Heartbroken but resolute, the Bakers congratulated the Johnsons, even as they mourned the loss of the kitten they felt was meant for them. But the story didn't end there. The Bakers refused to accept defeat. They decided to take their case to the small claims court, seeking a judge's ruling on who truly deserved to adopt Mittens. As word spread throughout the town, interest in the case grew. The drama unfolded in a packed courtroom, with supporters for both families lining the benches. Judge Judy, renowned for her no-nonsense demeanor and wise judgments, presided over the case. She listened patiently to both families outline their cases. As emotions ran high, she asked pointed questions, delving deep into the motivations and intentions of each family. "Mittens is more than just a pet," Judicial Judy stated, cutting the tension in the room. "She deserves a home where she will not only survive but thrive. Tell me why you believe your home is the right one for Mittens." The Johnsons spoke passionately about the joys they would share with Mittens, the love in their hearts, and the careful plans laid out for her well-being. But then, Mr. Baker stood up and expressed his thoughts with sincerity. "Judge," he began, "I'm not here to take away a kitten from a family. I just want Mittens to be in a place where she won't ever feel alone. My wife and I have lost many pets, but our love grows with every new animal we welcome into our lives. We want to provide Mittens a loving environment, and I fear that losing this chance will break our hearts." Judge Judy listened intently and took a moment to reflect. After a brief recess, she returned with a decision that shocked everyone. Both families clearly love and have prepared for Mittens. However, in the spirit of fairness and compassion, I propose a different solution, she announced. Mittens shall be adopted by the Johnsons, but the Bakers will be appointed her official caretakers while she gets used to her new home. This way, both families can experience the joy of caring for this precious kitten. Gasps filled the courtroom as her words settled in. The families exchanged astonished glances, realizing they could both have a role in Mittens' life. The Johnson parents nodded in agreement, thankful for the compromise. The Bakers, with tears in their eyes, felt relief wash over them. And so, the arrangement began. Mittens moved in with the Johnsons, while the Bakers visited frequently, bringing treats and toys. They all collaborated to create a routine, sharing responsibilities and love for their new family member together. As months rolled by, Mittens grew into a playful and affectionate feline, beloved by both families. Each visit from the Bakers brought joy to Mittens, and the Johnson kids learned the true value of community and sharing. As the seasons changed in Maplewood, so did the relationships between the families. Together, they organized events to benefit paws and claws, encouraging more adoptions and fostering a spirit of togetherness.